Hey everybody, welcome to Chair Yoga. My name is Stacie. I just want to teach you a little bit about what the word Karuna means, which is in Sanskrit, it loosely is defined as compassion in action. Every month, I have a theme that sort of carries my teachings through the practices that I teach in the community, as well as here in my studio, as well as on this channel. And the month of December has always been Karuna, compassion in action. And so, one of my favorite quotes that I just recently heard is compassion is not the relationship between the healer and the wounded. Compassion is the relationship and between equality, seeing each other as equals. And so that's when compassion starts to feel really good. We're not pitying people, we don't feel bad for people. We're simply sitting with together, unified, this beautiful relationship of equals. And then what do we do with that compassion? We can feel it in our hearts, but then Karuna asks us to take that feeling and find action. Now, this can be the slightest, tiniest thing, like complimenting the lady that hands you your coffee in the morning. That is compassion, seeing each other as equals and taking action to bring joy into somebody else's life. It's holding a door, it's picking up trash, it's offering to take an old lady to the store. It's action of compassion is Karuna. So that's the theme for December. It's also a time in the yoga world where we think about what's called karma yoga, where we do random acts of kindness for no attachment to outcome. Nothing is gained financially, tangibly, other than simply enjoyment of doing something nice for somebody else. So be thinking about that as you begin your month of December. It's a busy time for a lot of people, but each of us has a moment to stop and think about compassion in action and karuna. Sit tall in your chair, drop your shoulders down your back, put your hand on your heart, your hand on your belly. As we begin most sessions this way, this is a great way to connect to the heart as well as to that center of ourself that is our personal will, our determination, our ability to act on decisions that we make. And so Karuna is asking us to look at our heart and then to take action, that gut instinct. What can I do today that is compassionate and it's an action? How beautiful is that? Take a big breath. Empty your breath. A new month, December 1st. Brand new month. Take a breath. Empty your breath. Feel your heart beating in there. One more. Feel the chest rise and the chest fall. Tee out your arms. Big, huge stretch here. Take your thumbs, turn them down, and then pull back. Feel the heart space, the chest open. Bring the arms back to neutral. Do that two more times. Push back. Come back to neutral. Push way back. Come back to neutral. Flip your thumbs. Drop your right hand. Reach your left arm to the sky. Create this big, enormous, ginormous, huge. Up we go. Tip to the left. Left goes down. Right goes up. Feel it. And then come on back around. Bring your hands together. Interlace them like a basket. Flip them toward your heart. Push away. On your inhale, bring it in. On your exhale, push it out. Two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Push it way out. Watch this. Up we go. Up we go. Tick tock over. Come back to center. Tick tock over. Just feeling the body move here. Lower your basket. Flip it right side in. Bring your hands to your heart. Drop your elbows. Just feel that for a sec. Beautiful. Slip your basket apart. Lower your hands down by your side. Roll your shoulders down and back. I'm sitting cross-legged simply for comfort. You can uncross your legs. All right, here we go. Inhale up. Beautiful. Bend your elbows. Exhale. Lean back. Look up. Reach back up. And then on your exhale, swan dive forward. Lay your belly on your lap and come into a forward fold. A big breath in is going to bring the arms back up, all the way up. Bend your elbows. Lean back. Reach back up to the sky. Swan dive down. Oh, Look at your toes. Big breath in, brings you right back up. This is a half sun salutation. Bend your elbows, reach back up, swan dive down, and slowly roll up and rebuild your spine. I'm going to uncross my legs. I'm going to sit wide like I'm sitting on a horse. My right arm's going to drop. I'm going to take my left arm and I'm going to circle it forward and down and then back up. Beautiful. Do that again. Draw a circle down, skim your right knee. Up we go. Two more. This is excellent for the shoulder. Oh, feel that? One more. Up we go to stay. Now look at your left hand. Look at it up there. Draw a line across the sky. Lift your heart. Oh, and come back. Let's do the other side. Left arm comes down. Right arm comes forward. Skims the left knee. Up we go. Do that again. Rotating the shoulder joint. One more. Reach it up. Hold here. Look at it. Now draw a line across the sky, opening the heart. And then lower down. Rest both arms on your legs, just like you're hanging out watching a football game. All is well. Lean forward. You should feel a nice stretch. I'm just going to turn so you can see as I'm leaning forward, I have a nice long spine here. Now I'm going to play with the spine a little bit. I'm going to take my sternum and I'm going to pull it in and round. And then I'm going to bend my elbows and shoot my heart forward. My tailbone here is just turning up and down just a little bit. It's subtle. All right, pull in, tuck the tail, bend your elbows, lead your heart forward. Two more, pull in, round your spine, push forward. Last one, round, push your heart forward, neutralize your spine and sit really tall. Great way to have a little variation of that cat and cow. I'm going to take my right leg. I'm going to squeeze it in tight. I'm going to hook my right elbow around my right knee. I'm going to open my left arm to the left. I'm going to start the process of opening the right knee. It's called gate pose. It's a beautiful one. Beautiful. Now take your left hand, reach it up, and then we're going to take a little side bend. So good. Come back up and lower it. Let's do the other leg. Left leg comes in, hook the elbow, right arm reaches, open the left knee. That hip joint gets a nice opening. Right arm goes to the sky and a baby side bend. Come back and lower it. Now bring your hands to your lap. Start hula hooping. This comes from the tradition of Kundalini, which is a wonderful practice of energy and alignment. It asks the body to make these beautiful meridians inside of our body kind of seam together and crisscross. It's also excellent for the brain. And if you think about it this way, when a baby is crying, a caregiver will rock the baby. It soothes the baby. Three more. Just feel how this feels. And so we're mimicking that soothing of the nervous system. Pause here, unwind. You can find a lot of these circular movements on all of my playlists. It's a practice that I come to often, the circles. We usually begin a class like this. Three more. Two more. Final one. Drop your shoulders. Tee out your arms big. Make an X with your arms. Capture your shoulders or grab the hands. Okay, so I have palms are touching. This is eagle pose. I'm going to take the right leg over the left and I'm going to lift the elbows. You can still see my face. All right, I'm just going to look straight at my hands, squeeze my legs together like I've got $100 bill in there, lift my elbows. You should feel the back of your shoulders opening here. Even if you're on the hands, shoulders, you're still lifting the elbows. Take a breath, squeeze everything. One more breath here. And then unwrap, unwind, reach up. Bring the hands together and bring them right down the center of your body. So beautiful. Uncross, take left over right, open up your arms, make an X, left goes on the bottom, hands go to shoulders, take the wrap. If you're unable to take the wrap, nothing is wrong. It's just your shoulder joint. It's not anything to do with your ability, your flexibility, your worthiness, your goodness. It just is. and leave it at that. Here we go. Lift the elbows, squeeze the legs together like you mean it. Lift, lift, lift. Take a breath. Empty the breath. One more. Unwind, unwrap, open up big, reach up, bring your hands together at your hearts. Drop your shoulders. Karuna invites us to be radically compassionate, but not just say we're compassionate, but go out into the world and act on this feeling. It's a time where we look for opportunities to serve with no outcome to us. It's simply dipping into our heart, becoming equal with those around us, neighbors, strangers, friends, family, and doing something with it, finding action. And that is where the spirit of the season, whatever tradition you celebrate, really becomes meaningful more than shopping at packed stores trying to find the perfect gift. It's taking what's in our heart, pouring ourselves into an action, and making somebody's life better. That is Karuna. So I hope that as you continue to practice with me this month, you'll be thinking about ways that you can practice Karuna every single day. Make a commitment for 31 days of kindness. Can you do it? I'm willing to do it. I'm doing it with you. Also, coming up next year, I'm already thinking about next year. Once my hip surgery has healed, I'm going to be offering a weekly live class on Zoom. And so I would love to have you as my viewers pop in for a live class. We'll be a chance to build a community. We'll get to know each other. It'll be beautiful. So stay tuned for that, but keep following, subscribing, sharing, liking, commenting on all the chair yoga videos. I got tons more coming your way up until surgery. And so I look forward to that. Have a beautiful, compassionate filled day. All right, take care. Bye.